Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Just to kind of recap the last game against Central Michigan, obviously very happy for the seniors and their last opportunity to play at Peden Stadium in front of the best fans in our league. And really, with the exception of a couple penalties, a dominating performance. I really felt that for whatever reason that a lot of the seniors on the team had some big plays in the game, you know, and it was really a big one for us and defending our home turf, Frank. And I thought it was our best game probably since Iowa State as far as complementary football. All three phases really complemented each other. The field position battle, some of the hidden yards was huge. We tackled well on those units. We were really worried about their kickoff return, and spent a lot of time and energy, in practice film as far as having a good plan. And the guys went out and executed that very well. And I think second straight week, no turnovers, which is huge. And our defense continues to do what our defense does, So overall, just a really great win for us. And we're definitely going to use that to propel us into this next one at Akron. On Akron, it's, of course, the day after Thanksgiving. So it'll be a little bit of a different schedule for the guys this week. Classes are done tomorrow, and then we'll be here practicing on Wednesday, Thursday, having a team Thanksgiving meal together, and then travel up for the game with a noon kickoff Friday. So we are actually looking forward to a little bit of different routine and breaking our routine. It'll be fun for the guys. So I'd like to, before I open up for questions, again, give a shout out to Director Cromer, her staff, Ms. Sarah, and all that goes in, not only with this event, with Pups at Peden, Cats Feeding Dogs. It's been a fun year, another great year with the game experience here. I think it's the best in our conference without question. And so just I tip my hat to all involved, and thank you very much. With that, with me saying that, I'll open up for questions.
Aiden Crowley from WEB asks, C.A. Bangura had a performance on Wednesday that went under the radar despite breaking his career high in rushing. What was working for him? Season high.
Yes. On CA, and I should have mentioned this, he has been named MAC East Offensive Player of the Week, which is well deserved. And directly to your question, it starts up front. And I thought we had a good plan. The guys went out and executed it up front, and CA continues to run hard. Really, I thought in the fourth quarter, I thought it was the first quarter, the way he's running. I thought really showed some great strength and tenacity out there to close out the game. So, I think, he didn't score a touchdown, but I bet you he didn't even realize that. I didn't realize it, but again, he well deserved, and we're happy with that performance, and we're looking to hopefully repeat it again as we move forward.
Sure. From the same, the injury to DJ Irons at quarterback has changed the look of the Akron offense. What have you seen from Undercuffler, and what adjustments does your defense have to make to the new look?
Yeah, it's unfortunate when you lose your starting quarterback, we've gone through it here, and I believe Akron's playing two different guys, and mixing them in, doing a good job, which that's what we've seen in the last 2 weeks. Buffalo did it against us. We saw it versus Central. And Akron's shown on film since the injury to DJ, who's a great player. They have been doing kind of some of the same things as far as the rotation. So we got 2 weeks under our belt dealing with that. Will Spence and the guys on defense have a package for one guy? The big thing when you're faced with those type of challenges Your scouting report's going to be huge. Your keys, that's where your keys come from, and tips and reminders and things like that. But at the end of the day, try to make them one-dimensional, and get off the field on third down, and tackle well in space. You do those three things, it's going to give you your best chance to be successful.
From Ashley Beach with Ohio Athletics. Akron has the worst rushing offense in the MAC, and Ohio has the best. How do you feel that's going to pair up?
I didn't realize both of those. Actually, I did on one of them. It is what it is. That's going to be an advantage for us, I would think. But that's why you play the game. We got to go out there and hold those statistics that you just pointed out to be hopefully to be true. But we're going to prepare for the game. You win the game Monday through Friday, or I should say Sunday through Thursday. All right, for this week, and we're certainly trying to get that done.
From myself again, Akron's taken 3 teams to overtime this season.
Yeah.
Kind of, how does that kind of change how you're going to handle that team?
Yeah, I tell you, I tip my hat to Joe, and his staff. I know a couple guys on the staff. Coach Moorhead has really. You watch the film, you think they've won every game. I mean, they play hard. That speaks of volumes to his staff and their culture. And you watch the extra point field goal, and it is like it's to win the game. And again, that's a tribute to how they're coaching those young men and how they respond and what they think of their staff. Really, it's probably the greatest compliment you can give a staff. The overtime thing, I can't speak to it. How I just know they have been a lot of them. Indiana being one of those. And this last one versus Eastern Michigan, I got a chance to watch the game on TV, and then of course the film, and they've had the ball kind of not bounce their way a few times. Hopefully, we can go up and execute and not be in that position. But we got to go up there and do it.
For myself again, you are relatively successful against Akron in your Ohio career. Is that on your mind at all?
No, I didn't even realize it. It's not at all. I just know that we were up there and they kept us from going to Detroit. I know that. And so my mindset is, next game up, and we need to play our best, and that's what we're going to do.
From WEB again, Toledo entered the AP top 25.
Yeah.
What is your reaction to that, and how is that big for the MAC?
Yeah, I texted Coach Candle, not because of that, but just they got won their side, the West, and just shot him a congratulatory text. Without question, he should be National Coach of the Year. They're a walk-off field goal from being undefeated, and I just tell you, that's hard to do. So, and there's some good coaches out there, but he's already won 3 titles. He's soon to, be in there playing for a 4th. I'm not sure how many years he's been the head coach, but we have a long history. He's a coordinator on offense. I was a coordinator. A lot of great conversations over the years. I'm a fan, and for what he's getting done at Toledo is really remarkable. And again, I didn't see the Illinois game. I saw the highlight. That thing's a little bit farther to the left or to the right. I can't remember. He's sitting there undefeated, and that is hard to do. So on the road at a Power 5 school. So I'm happy for their program. It's great for our conference, and I hope that they continue to have success.
Final question: what is the message to the team ahead of the last regular season game from many of the talented seniors?
Yeah, just what our legacy, and let's finish this thing the right way. Enjoy this journey. Has been the thing. We got, Jeremiah Covington Thomas, our film director, put together pictures from senior day for the guys and presented them to them at our team meeting, which I was not able to be at. I'm just ecstatic for those guys. We got a chance to close this thing out the right way, get some momentum heading into a bowl preparation. with some time off. And I just want these guys to continue to have a great experience.